If you are a pool service company, scheduling and dispatch is a pain, especially when pool season is like you're making routes for that. It's a complete nightmare. You've got a weekly maintenance routes that you have to stay tied to, and then the phone rings. A green pool that has to be swimmable by Saturday. Birthday party is coming up. A dead pump with no circulation. A heater that quit. Do you break a tech of his route, or do you make the customer wait? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to exactly show you how in this video you can fully automate your scheduling, intake and dispatching process for your pool service business. Now when I say that hey, FieldCamp is an AI dispatcher for full dispatching process, what I mean by that, it integrates with your existing phoning systems, for example Ring Central, Kuvo, OpenPhone, FieldCamp, Fieldia, whatever you are using, it integrates with that. Then when a call comes in, you can just talk to the customer like you normally would using our dispatch agents. Ultimately, for example, if you are looking at my screen, on the dispatch agents we have something called as call intake prioritizer. So it analyzes the transcript and fills out a job form for you, which is a work order form, which says that hey, what is the job address, customer name, details, etc. What is the customer's preferred time window for you to come, what's the priority of the job, what type of job it is, if it's a equipment upgrade, install, spa, hot tub, pool closing, pool cleaning, etc. And once all of this is done, it passes it through the AI dispatcher. So FieldCamp's AI dispatcher is an machine learning solver which finds the best person for a given work order based on skills, certifications, route optimization, types of jobs, revenue. So which technician has power to do the most upselling, which guy is the most amazing salesman from your team. And there are like 100 different constraints that FieldCamp's AI dispatcher takes into consideration. So the split that makes pool dispatching hard is half of your route techs, Carlos, Dave, Luis, for example, they are good at chemical cleaning, green pool recovery, etc. While the other half are the equipment guys like Mike and Tony, who pumps and work on pumps and heaters. So what you have to do is when you come into FieldCamp's AI dispatcher, so the first thing is in the team members, you will add all the skills that your various team can do. So rather than just routing the nearest guy to a given job, you're routing the right guy to the nearest job. So for example, Wesley is good at spa and hot tub service, while Andrew is good for equipment install. Sheila is good for leak detection and repair, while Frank is good for pool opening and closing during the winter and summer months, for instance. So you will add all the skills which are required to set up this AI dispatching and scheduling platform. Then the second thing you have to do is you have to use the connectors mechanism. In connectors, as you say, we have a two-way integration with Jobber, Service Trade, House Call Pro, Salesforce, Dynamics, Field Service, FieldCamp, Field Edge, QuickBooks, Google Calendar, and like calling systems which can be Kuvo, OpenPhone, AirCall, Ring Central, etc. Once you integrate into these connectors, what it does is the call intake will automatically come over here, and as I said, based on the transcripts, the jobs will land on the queue. Think of it as a bucket where you have a bucket of jobs and work orders which keep coming in and they keep going out. So they keep coming in from one end, which says that hey, for this work order, it's an install work order. We need to have an install skill. We need to go there next week, for example, or between this and this time frame. Once we get a green signal from the supplier side, and then it will be pushed through the AI dispatch, where the AI dispatch comes up with a suggestion that who is the right guy for a given job. For example, Frank in this case, he can go from 9 to 11:50 on July 6th, which is the next week. Once all of this is done, you have to do one more thing. You have to set up job types. So job types can be, for example, equipment upgrade install, spa hot tub service, pool closing, winterization, pool opening, leak detection and repair, automation control and install, salt cell and chlorinator service, heater install, pool heater repair, and filter clean and repair. Now these are most common ones that most pool service businesses using FieldCamp do in the AI dispatcher. And for each of them, what skills are required? You can add multiple skills. And then if you want to go one step ahead, what team members are required? And if you have shared equipment, what I mean by that is, let's say we want to add a kind of a special truck or a special equipment which is required, like a cleaning equipment, to do that kind of a route or a job. So over here, you can say that can this equipment be shared between crews? If I say yes, And what's the handoff strategy? So do they meet halfway? Do they meet at the main headquarters or direct? And does this equipment require inspection? Once all of this is set up, it's complete, then as I said, the process is pretty straightforward, where jobs keep coming in queue. You will just press select all that you want to dispatch and send to AI. Now AI is going to do its thing. It's going to do thousands of calculations and come up with one suggestion, which I told you, like this. Now of course, if your schedule is already full, like for example, if you're seeing at mine, there is so many jobs, I can do the route view, so you exactly know what you are looking at. I can do the calendar view for next week. Actually, let me do the timeline view, so it's a better approximation of who is working what on a given day. Give me 1 second. Actually, resource view. There you go. So I was on July 15th for some reason, but I'm on July 6th now. And as I can see, it's already planning where is the team going, how long they are going to be there for. And if I want to do the live dispatch, like for example, if things are running late, then the live dispatch board based on their location can actually update in real time. You can cancel a visit, you can reshuffle the schedule. If someone doesn't come, if someone is calling sick, you can do that. And for over here, for example, if you see the AI dispatcher, out of 30 jobs it dispatched 25, 5 were not dispatched because the technician shift overlaps were there, and it is asking like if you want to extend the shift, then you can redispatch it. But through this, ultimately, if you see, I just dispatched 30 plus jobs in less than 2 minutes, and they were route optimized, they optimized the right person. And not only that, if you want to do revenue optimization, like hey, this from this job we are expected to get $500 and the technicians wages are like $200, then for example you can change the strategy of dispatch, which says that hey, when you are dispatching it, I'm just going to enable revenue optimization, then I want you to do profit first optimization or revenue first optimization, whatever you want. You can dispatch it like that. And of course, if you are operating in multiple regions or multiple service areas, then you can make zones, and then in each zone, who are the team members, they can do it, what is their schedule like, and then once you can create this service area by zip code, service areas, polygons, whatever you want, and it will dispatch based on that. Now if you want to go one more step further, where you are like, hey Jill, why do I need to come to queue every day, press the AI dispatcher and push it through? Can I integrate it with my existing system so the work orders keep coming in, and then there can be automation which passes it through the AI dispatcher? So only thing my team has to do is they have to come, they have to see the summary. If everything looks good, they have to approve it and push it through the confirmed, so it is sent back to your system of record. Or even I set some guardrails where it can automatically be accepted, so my dispatch is continuously fully automatically getting planned, scheduled and dispatched, where work orders are getting created and then they are going through a pipeline where on the schedule they are being put on the calendar using some brain which operates exactly like how your dispatch would. So you can use our AI dispatch agents. What they do is, for instance, let's say this autopilot dispatch, I can give it a purpose, like your purpose in life is to go look at the queue every, for example, 20 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 1 hour, every 3 hours. And if there are more than 5 visits, for instance, or 5 work orders, then you have to dispatch them. My team operates, for example, prioritize no cooling calls first, for instance, like prioritize urgent swimming pool, like pipe leaking, for example, those kind of jobs first. And then it can set preferences where you can tell it like, hey, escalate it to me, don't escalate. You can do territory batching, you can recommend recovery move, you can do batch decisions, and every single thing. Once you set it up, then it can fully automatically go through the board every 10 minutes, push the jobs through AI dispatch, press accept if they fall into your criteria. And this is how you can fully automate your scheduling and dispatch for the pool service business. So your routes stay tight, your green pools get rescued before the weekend, and your emergencies get to the tech who can actually fix them, not just the closest one. 12 techs, 30 stops, sorted in seconds. And if you want this to run for your scheduling and routes as well, let's get in touch. Thank you.